Good morning, class. I am obviously out of town this week, and so I wanted to record this video for you guys so that you could be ready for when class starts next week. Professor Catlin has passed out my first week week 1 through 4 of reading assignments, and I do want to tell you straight from the get-go that if you don't do the readings for this class, you will not pass. I have a lot of students tell me that they thought that was a joke, or that, every instructor says that, but they don't really mean it. This class, we actually really do need you to read that, and you will fail if you do not do the reading assignments. I test off of a combination of my PowerPoints, but also those reading assignments. I can't possibly get all the content into lecture time that you need to know, and so it's just the way it is. The lectures would be 6 hours long if I could cover everything that I needed to cover, and so that is a vital part of what you're going to be doing in the class. Also, make sure you set up your ATI account. That is a platform that you should already have access to, but make sure that there's no updates that you need to do. We're going to, in the first in the front load class, we're going to actually be doing an ATI for that class on assessments. You may have already done that ATI for a prior class. That's okay. You'll need to do it as a refresher. I don't want you to think of it as busy work since you've already probably done it. It's refresher, but you do need to be thoroughly familiar with a pediatric assessment for this class before you go to the hospital. Clinical rotations, your dates are also on a handout that I gave to Professor Catlin to pass out. The only thing I need to warn you about on there is that the clinical times for the hospital are set in stone, but the clinical dates that we have picked out for the Eddy House are still tentative, and I haven't gotten final approval on those, so those are still subject to change at this point. As far as the timing of the class goes, there's a couple things I need to let you know about. So in the first week only, we're having a different class time than the rest. So Professor Bronson usually goes in the afternoon and I go in the morning, but he and I need to switch in the first week. So first week only, class is going to be from 12:30 to 3:30 on the, what's it say there, the 15th of December in room 103. But for the rest of the time, your classes are going to be, for me, at 8:30 to 11:30 in room 103. I also need to let you know that week 2 there's no class, but that means that there'll be a makeup class. So to make up for not having class on week 2, we're making that class up, and I want you to write this date down. It's going to be March 14th for that makeup class, which is going to be a regular class time on that day. So you will have 2 classes that week. Also in week 3, I need to make a note of this. There's 2 classes in week 3. So you're going to have a front loading day and a regular class day. So front loading day is 12:30, and it's going to be from 12 o'clock to 5:30. It's a little bit long, but we have to get you ready to go into the hospital and be ready to do a pediatric assessment on the very first day. Since there's only 3 days that you're going to have in the hospital, we can't waste a lot of time with teaching the assessment. So you have to be ready to learn how to do the assessment already on that first day. And also to be safe with pediatric patients. In addition, that week, regular class will be held on January 5th at 8:30 to 11:30. Those hours for the front load day do count as clinical time, and the Eddie House will also count as clinical time. What we're trying to achieve is a total of 45 hours of clinical time for the class, which is required by the State Board of Nursing. So that's why we'll be spending about 5 hours at the Eddie House as well. For your project, you'll be doing a educational presentation at the Eddie House, which is a homeless youth population ages 18 to 24, and we'll be doing. I'll be making an announcement the first or second week of class about what your topics for your presentations are going to be. So if you could hold tight on questions about that till the first day of class, that'd be great. I am going to be available all week by email, and I've already gotten an email from a couple of you already. So if you do have questions, go ahead and email me. I may not be able to answer them until the evening, because my time is being utilized in the day. So I may not be able to answer those until that night or the next morning, maybe. So be aware of that. I can't think of anything else that's vital that I tell you right now. I can say that you will want to definitely get ahead on those readings, because in week 3, when we do our front loading, there's 6 assigned chapters for you to read that. And so if you don't start reading now, you're going to be behind already. So please do, like I said, over the Christmas, unfortunately, yes, you're going to have to be doing reading unless you start now. So start your reading for week 1 through 3 at least right now. All right. I wish you luck, and I can't wait to see you next week. Oh, since I'm out of town, I haven't set up the course shell yet, and so I'll be doing that hopefully the weekend before. So if you should happen to get on the course shell early and you don't see any content there yet, it's because I'm out of town this week. But do not worry, it will all be uploaded hopefully by day 1 of your class. All right. Good luck. Have a nice weekend. Try to enjoy your weekend since there isn't much of a break. All right. See you when you get here. Have a great day. Bye.